you're gay or straight. In effect, are you born gay? Some scientists think so, while others don't.
Well, let's explore what makes someone gay. Associate Professor Anne Mitchell is from the Gay and Lesbian Health Victoria. Good morning to you, Anne. Thank you very much for your time. With advances in our understanding of genetics, can scientists really answer that question?
I don't think so. I've been working in this area for about 20 years, and in that time there've been little flutters of excitement of, oh, well, you know, maybe we found the explanation, we found the gay gene. There are books and books full of chapters about theories and what might cause being gay, but in reality most of those theories contradict each other, and we think that there will never be one simple explanation like a gay gene for what's a very complex phenomena. Some people have the feeling that they've been born gay, they've always thought that they were gay and that's how they go on in life. Other people might become gay halfway through their life. So we're looking at something that's very complex, and I don't think we're ever just going to find one magic bullet that gives us an explanation. I suppose the main thing is that it's certainly not something that people choose and, you know, have a lot of control over. Yeah, and that's important to say.
And we've had an email to the soapbox from Peter in Sydney. He writes, I think it's very important to stress that regardless of whether homosexuality can be explained by nature, nurture or a mixture of both, a person's sexual orientation is not something that can be chosen. Now, that seems to back up what you were just saying.
Yes, I'd absolutely agree with that. It would be very odd if people who lived in such a homophobic society as we did chose to be gay. Why would that be? You lose your family, you get bullied at school, you might be thrown out of your church. There are lots of negative consequences for young people in particular if they think about choosing to be gay. In fact, it seems to be a phenomenon that occurs in all societies, and really how the society deals with it determines how comfortable people who find themselves to be gay are in that society.
How do you think society deals with it now? How do you think we are in 2008?
Look, I think we're doing really well in the sense that we have lots of legal reforms, we have a lot more celebrities coming out, and they're really good role models for young people. But we still have a lot of real uncertainty for people who want to come out about whether it's going to be fine. In the past, you knew not to come out. It just wasn't a good thing to do. Now it might be okay, but it might not. And that uncertainty, that watchfulness, that trying to assess how your parents will react is something that really erodes the mental health of young people. So we'd like to feel a lot more confident that we lived in a society that was supportive and could deal with these issues a bit better.
Yeah, that role of the parents is really important, isn't it? If you've got advice for mums and dads who may think their child is gay, what's your advice on how they should approach it? How should they bring it up?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate for people to confront someone about whether they're gay or not, and lots of parents who do ask their children that get a negative answer because the young person isn't ready to come out. It's very private and quite dangerous information about yourself that you'll tell someone in your own good time. What parents can do is two things, really. The first one is to try and find an opportunity not to ask the young person if they're gay, but to say something positive about gay people. Maybe you see something on TV or you read something in the newspaper and you actually advertise to your child that you're open to hearing something about gay people and that you feel positively about them. That will give the young person a tremendous sort of message that it's possible to come out to you. And then when they do come out, and often it's a complete surprise to parents, try not to react with absolute horror. It's a huge risk that the young person has taken. So that if you can just say, thank you for telling me that, or, oh, you're so brave to have told me, or just give them a hug, even if it's going to take you quite a while to come to terms with it. There has to be something positive that comes out of that, the courage that the young person has shown to come out. So if parents can kind of plan that in advance, I think they can do something really good for their children.
That's terrific advice. Thank you, Anne, for that. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
Good advice, isn't it?
Yeah.
8:15 ahead on the show. An Aussie makeup artist reveals the essentials every woman needs, and the morning show looks back at 25 years of Cabbage Patch Kids.